Hey guys, welcome back to another video this week, and this one is a little bit of an extension to something I previously talked about. So, a few weeks ago, or a few times, I've talked about how the fact that I normally have panic attacks. Those tiny moments I have there once every few weeks where I just inexplicably panic and just think of the worst things possible that's happening in my life. That normal things. Well, this is something that happens to me quite regularly whenever I screw up or do something bad or something like that, which is I will start overreacting immensely to the point where I'll start being paranoid about certain things, like the instance, like I will think of, like, if someone tells me to do something, like they ask me, oh, could you do something, and I say no, like either because I just can't or because I just things come up, and I say, oh, sorry, I can't do this. They'll just say, okay, that's fine. But then immediately I'm thinking in my head, well, they're not fine about this. Something's wrong. Something's going on. What's happening? What's wrong? So they're gonna do something to me. I know they're gonna do something to me. and it just spirals like that. It turns into insanity, which is nuts, and I know it is. But it's just weird the fact that I keep doing it. Like another good example is my radio. Now, my boss asked me a favour this week to help him out with something, and unfortunately, because of scheduling, I couldn't do it. I didn't. It's not like I said no because I just couldn't do it. It was like, no, I had something to do that overlapped. So I told him that, and he said, oh, okay, that's fine. But then what happened was that on the same day I was actually doing my show, there was a technical error, which is the same as everything else. A technical error which unfortunately meant that my show was not broadcast. In other words, I did my full 2-hour show, but the actual station itself was just non-broadcast. It just nothing happened. Now the only reason I knew that was because I actually went home and checked up on it, and just nothing. There was nothing there. And for a moment, it's just a pure moment, I thought that for some reason my boss had decided to get revenge, by saying that because I couldn't do the favour for him, and decided, you know what, I'm just not going to broadcast your show, I'm just going to cut the whole thing off, which I thought was, when I thought about that, I just thought, that's unimaginably ridiculous, the idea of, like, anybody I know being like, you know what, you didn't do a favour for me that I asked for, I'm going to make sure you waste 2 hours of your life, Like, it's that sort of insanity that goes on in my head, where it's just like, I disappoint someone. Not really disappointed, I just can't do something like that, or I screw up something which I think is nothing. And suddenly my brain is like, ah, God! Like, another example is the fact that when I was driving my car, I was picking up stuff from my grandma, and we went into a shopping centre, and I accidentally, due to bad parking from everyone else and also myself, I scraped a little bit of a pillar on the back of my car. Like, it was nothing. Like, I saw that. No dent, no nothing. As far as I was concerned, I didn't even scrape off my own paint. I scraped off the paint from the wall. It was that kind of thing. And I said to myself, oh, this is nothing, this is fine. But the important thing was, this occurred the same, 1 week before I had to do my service in the MOT. Which is normally fine. I've done nothing to the car, it's perfectly fine. But when I did that, my brain went into complete paranoia panic mode, as I just said, and it just decided that, that this one little thing that meant nothing would become the main topic of my head for the entire day. It would just be like scenarios in my head going, oh, well, that's done, £500, everything's gone, the car's gone, that sort of thing. I literally had to ask someone, I had to ask my own family, could you just look at the car and just tell me it's fine? Even though I knew perfectly well it was fine, But my panic mode just set in, and it was that annoying. If you hear things outside, that is the neighbours. Don't worry about that. So, I don't know why I do it. I don't know why it keeps happening. I actually ask, do any of you still do this? Do anyone does this? Where, like, the tiniest thing that can be inconspicuous, could be nothing, and yet for some reason it becomes the main topic of everything. It becomes like my anxiety just sets into overdrive and just decides to panic, Because I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying not to do that. You know, it's just bizarre that I had to just keep on, like, because I'm getting better at it since I can calm myself down. But it's nuts the idea of like, well, you know, the slightest small detail where I mess up a little thing, or it disappoints someone because I can't do something for them, and my brain decides to punish me. It's that nuts. Yeah, but yeah, that's all what this video is about. I wanted to ask you guys if you guys feel the same way about this, or if it's just me rambling on like a moron. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Yeah, a little bit longer than I wanted to, but who cares? Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys hopefully with new things coming next week. But until then, guys, like and subscribe, and yeah, bye.